Welcome back everyone to It's Not Easy Being Green Screen. Here is a very, very colourful game. The colourfulest Dizzy going on the Amstrad. At least there was colourful ones on the NES, of course, and Mega Drive and Amiga. But hey, we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about the Amstrad. And this was very different to all the other Dizzy games. Prior to this was the last Dizzy game to come out for the Amstrad officially as well. Crystal Kingdom Dizzy, and it's done in mode 0, which is different to, like I say, all the other Dizzy games, which were done in mode 1 with the 4-colour mode. Full colour mode here, and things look very differently, and Dizzy is animated very differently, and he looks different, but the basic premise is exactly the same. And but what we're looking at here is all these lovely colours in this Dizzy world. All the other Dizzys kind of survived quite well in the transition to green screen. Generally because there wasn't a lot of colour going on to sort of like clash with each other. But of course, when you turn all this lovely colour here green, what's going to happen? Is Dizzy going to disappear like he does on the Spectrum versions? Sorry, that was a cheap dig, wasn't it? Let's find out, shall we? Enemies maybe get lost in the tree bushes and stuff like that. Who knows? But we're going to spin on now, because this is an extended bit of gameplay I've got here, so I'm going to spin on a bit and switch to green screen. So here we are, we've entered Grand Dizzy's room with some very garish wallpaper. Very garish wallpaper there, Grand Dizzy. Okay, and I think we'll pause it around about here and switch to green. Let's go green, Dizzy. Tasty. Okay, so Dizzy himself seems to be fine against that very garish ooh, very dark. Whoa, it's gone very dark. Surprisingly dark for a Dizzy game. Not dark in the narrative sense, dark in the visual sense. Let's stop on that. Okay, there's slight lovely shading on those sort of cloud platform things. Kind of got lost there. The doors are not that clear. That wallpaper is really glaring. Kind of can't see what's going on with some of the environmental details there either. But we can still play things quite clearly. Can I... Ooh, oh no, hit that. Come on. Cloud jump, Dizzy. That was a heart, I believe. But apart from anything else, everything seems to be quite alright so far. Some of the shading on the trees very bright, and some of the background stuff just got very dark. That was a whip I picked up. Couldn't hardly see that at all. Old Spidey there's alright. Can see him quite clearly. Details at the bottom, not too bad actually. Still quite see the Dizzy avatar there swinging, and the treasure chest and all the details. It's still quite playable indeed. Like I said, this was never one of the best Dizzy games anyway. The animation was just slightly different. It's ambiguous. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I like the difference in style. But like I said, green-wise, it's kind of survived the transition not bad. That snake now is completely the same colour as the ground. Oh, Dizzy goes little bit merging there into the tree background, I noticed there. Yes, he kind of disappears a bit, but not massively. Still very, very obvious to see where he is. Let's go up there. No, I want to go up there. Come on, up there. There. Oh. Can't get this jump right. That's a bit tricky. There we go. Yeah, everything's fine. It's not too bad at all, actually, thinking about it. It's say some of the shading's lost. Obviously, it's lost that sort of character. The character of a Dizzy game where taking the colour away just loses the character. That wallpaper's a bit bleeding on the eyes. I'm guessing that if you progress further into the game, you are going to get backgrounds that are really harsh on the eyes if you stare at them a lot. But saying that though, they're quite harsh in colour, so that's not so much of a change. Just jump up here. Oh, there we go. Over there. Jump over here. Down there. Can't hardly... Is that Dora there? I can't hardly see her, but yeah. I think it is Dora, and you can't hardly see her there. Make your cookies, Dora. And your cakes. It's not too bad, to be honest. It's not too bad at all. It's still quite playable indeed. It's parts of it a bit tricky on the old eyes there. Let's go into this room, see what this room's like. Again, that wallpaper is really distracting in the background there. But apart from that, everything's perfectly fine. Lost its character and lost its charm in a lot of ways, but it's still good. And there we go. Dizzy Crystal Kingdom, in the Crystal Kingdom, in the green Crystal Kingdom indeed. And I'll show you the loading screen. Thanks for watching. Novabug, out! Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my bug army via Patreon. And also don't forget to follow me over at Facebook, Twitter, BitChute and Twitch. And a salute to my bug army generals Sam M, Sweet Nanak, Pete Walker and Craig Harrison. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug, out.